me tonight, and well done.
Yeah.
Alright, next chapter is going to be Subway Center. We got to chapter 5. We're going to be in Subway Slider. It says Suzuka Circuit for the Japanese Grand Prix. It is the Japanese Grand Prix. Yes?
Another one for you.
Yes.
Davidov?
Colin, just
Davidov.
for catch up.
Wait. What time is it where you are?
Doesn't matter. I wanted a report before the race.
Ah, right. I did ask them to send across all the data to you. Perhaps they forgot. I'll make sure to,
No, I got it all here. Busy man, Andrea. I don't have time to read all that. How's it all look?
The car is running well, data's solid. Whole team seems confident, and based on the forecasts, we're sticking to the original tire strategy as we discussed. So we'll see.
Good. And the points?
Keeping to themselves. So no fireworks. Aiden's been a little quiet, but that's usually a good sign before a race. And Devon's,
Well, I've already spoken to Devon. He's good to go.
Oh. Right.
Well, keep up the good work. Good luck. I'm sure we'll speak after.
Alright, let's go to the race.
Hey, boss, got a couple of minutes?
Let's go with this one. Alright, here we go, the mid race. Suzuka Circuit, the Japanese Grand Prix. And here we go, the race. 8 laps remaining. 8 laps remaining.
Okay, mate, I need you to push before the pit window opens. Push.
On it.
I'll take first before one thing. Here we go. Okay, here we go now on
Let's
Yuki
use
Tsunoda.
overtake and burn off some of this energy.
So here we go now on Yuki Tsunoda for the points. Purple to the middle sector. We go purple to the middle sector. And here we go to the inside of Yuki Tsunoda and a little bit wider distance. So we still get the job done. I think so now. Yep. And we got the job done and up into the points, P10.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Alright, got the job done now. We're up into the points, up into P10. The first one here very wide. Here we come to the figure 8 again. And we're going to go on Carlos Sainz. We're going to go around Carlos Sainz and then go around for 8. So we heading to lap 8. So here we go. But we got a blue flag. Blue flag. Here we go on Nicholas Latifi as we head towards the U-turn. As we go around Latifi and put him a lap down. Alright, Maxi the 13, just 8 laps remaining on the Japanese Grand Prix. Fastest again in the middle sector. Crazy, got a little bit deep, right here. And a first warning for corner cutting. As we cross the line, here we go. Purple through the final sector of anyone with 7 laps remaining. Here we go, 7 laps remaining here at the Japanese Grand Prix. So here we go, 1.7 the gap, Carlos Sainz ahead in P9, and 1.5 the gap to Valtteri Bottas ahead in P8. Personal best through the opening sector. And here we go, Carlos Sainz to the inside, heading to the U-turn at the hairpin, as we come towards the hairpin at the U-turn. And here we come now on Valtteri Bottas for 8th place. We've got around the Sainz, a little bit of tap there, but we're up into P9. And a little bit tap there with Valtteri Bottas, and we still get the job done.
Another pit stop here at Suzuka. This time it's Aiden Jackson coming in. He's been making steady progress today, and Connor Sport need him to. They desperately need some results, and they could do without this. And look, there's chaos in that garage.
Absolutely, only 3 wheels on the car at the moment, Crofty. Aiden Jackson looks on in despair. Here comes that spare wheel now.
That's a long, long time to wait, just sat in the cockpit. What is going on down at Connor Sport?
Well, the tyre is finally out of the garage and on the car, and Aiden Jackson's back out in the race, but it's a long time in the pit, and that will cost them dearly.
2 long teams, eh?
What was that? How many places did I lose? Okay, try not to worry about that, Aiden. Just focus on the race, get your head down, and let's pull it back. I'm sick of this!
Aiden, control your temper. Here we go again on Yuki Tsunoda. Moving away to the inside as we head to the panel, and we head to the...
Brilliant, nice move. Keep
Nice
going.
move, and we're up into P12. And we... And we come to the hairpin at the U-turn. Last one. And here we go, 2.8 the gap to Lando Norris ahead in P11. Back on the board, so now coming to the bus again. There goes the double boulevard as I knocked down. Up to the final, there we go, and we are 5 laps to the end. 5 laps to the end of the Japanese Grand Prix. Turn 1 and turn number 2. Alright, purple again in the opening sector, then anyone as we go. Travel. Oh, and a big slide, and we saved it and stay on course. And here we go to the, and we head towards the hairpin and turn into the U-turn. And here we come now on here, on Lando Norris and Pierre Gasly. Oh, we go so very close to the bank. So here we go again on Lando Norris and Pierre Gasly.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake, use overtake.
And there goes Lando Norris, flips to the inside. We're going up into turn 15. And a little bit of contact with Gasly. And they hit us. And here comes the flashback. It's going to be flashback number 1. flashback number 1. Again, we got almost ready to go 3 right, but we got 3 cars. We got a first warning for collision. We got a second warning for collision with Peter Gasly. DRS will open, and we are 4 laps remaining. 137.477, the fast lap in the Grand Prix. 4 laps remaining on the Japanese Grand Prix. They will do one more race, and then they're finished off of the string. So a little seconds we go. 2.5 the gap to Boundary Bonus ahead in P9 as Carlos Sainz is now up into P8. So here we come. Once again on Boundary Bonus. And here we go on
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel.
Oh, it's got
5 laps of fuel
a
left.
little tap to the back of him as we head to the U-turn up the hairpin, and we got around Bonus and we get the jump done, and we're up into P9. Here we come on Carlos
Okay,
Sainz.
information on Sainz. They seem to have an issue.
Carlos Sainz has got issues. His car is going to be, and we got Carlos Sainz has got issues. Oh, we break into the back of him, and that's going to be another flashback. Here comes flashback number 2. All right, flashback number 2.
Okay, information on Sainz. They've got an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
Carlos Sainz has got issues. His car is going to be, again, Carlos Sainz has got issues. It's going to be slow. Oh, and a big slide. Hang on, Aiden, or us. And Leslie almost made a mistake, but we stayed on course. Here comes Bonus, and he goes to the inside, and he backs off. We stay ahead, and then the Bonus backs off, and we stay ahead. Into the bus stop. Here we go. Here we go. We get ready. DRS 7 on Carlos Sainz and on Butler. Side by side. Here we go. Butler's going to make a move on Esteban Ocon, and we got around Sainz. We get the jump on and up into P8. And we're back into P8. And here we go. Coming to the next little chicane. Here we go on Butler as we look to the outside on Butler, our teammate. And we got around Devin Butler. Oh, we almost into the grass and we stayed on course. And we're back on course. And now Butler back to the V7 because we have to flick early. And here we go again to the inside of Butler as we head towards the U-turn, and we go to the inside, got around Butler up into P7. Now we got around 2 cars and up into P6. Now we go to the U-turn and after we come to the hairpin, after we come down on the inside after the hairpin.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
And we are 3 laps to the end of the Japanese Grand Prix as we head to the bus stop today. I already knocked double bullards down. So again, tomorrow's at the stream wheel out. There's a cross finish line, 2 laps to go of the Japanese Grand Prix, but George Russell is running on hard. And he's right down with his, and he got passed by his teammate Lewis Hamilton. To go. And we got 2 laps to go. And we're going to move up through the opening sector. Oh, we got a little bit Cyrus almost. Oh, and we go deep in the gravel where we are back on course. And heading to the hairpin at turn 11 into the U-turn. 3.6 against to George Russell ahead in P5. Alright, next time as we go very wide. And 3.6 to get to Butler behind P7. Gotta catch up on the two Mercedes. And now the Buffalo game a little bit deeper in. There we go, a little bit deeper. We're back on course. Final turn we go, and we're on to the final lap of the race.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Final lap of the, we're on to the final lap of the race here at the Japanese Grand Prix. Again, the Japanese Grand Prix, turn number 1 and 2. Here we go. Taking one of the Ferraris as we go to the fastball again. I'm sorry, as we make our way to the, as we come towards the hairpin at the U-turn. As we make our way into the U-turn, the hairpin. 2 laps of fuel left now. And here we go now on George Russell, and he's on hard. Russell staying ahead. Fastest again in the middle sector today as Max Verstappen wins the Japanese Grand Prix as we look to the inside of George Russell. And we get the job done and up into P5. There we go, let's go a little bit wide. Looks like Lewis Hamilton, as when Hamilton comes home in P4, we finished in P5. Here is David Croft.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Well, it's still too close to call at the top of the table. Meanwhile, at the other
1 and 2 finish for Red Bull.
You really understand Aiden Jackson's frustrations too.
Yeah, Red Bulls are happy. And all the Red Bulls are happy.
Connor Sport won't be proud of that one.
And Connor Sport won't be proud of that. It's the longest pit stop we've had this season. Not the sort of record any team wants to set. Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sports that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
Oh, God, your eyes. In the buzzway now we go talk to, let's go talk to Natalie Peakham.
Well, Aiden, I'm sure you already know what I'm going to ask. That pit stop looked like a nightmare. So what on earth happened today?
I guess the truth is, Natalie, the only thing I can focus on is my driving. There was clearly a problem out there today. I'm sure we'll find out what happened. Next question.
Well, there is a lot of talk on social media about whether Devon is actually getting preferential treatment by the team. So do you think, is there any truth to that, or is it an unfair assumption?
Devon struggles to keep up sometimes, so maybe he could use a little preferential treatment. No, I'm joking. So whatever helps Devon helps the team. It's fine.
Well, Aiden, the list seems to get longer. Car reliability, you and Devon bumping wheels, and now issues in the pit lane. Huge mounting problems at Connor Sport. Has there been any talk at all about what the team might do next season, considering that you and Devon just don't seem to get along?
If I'm being honest, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't open to any offers next season. That's just business. So who knows what will happen next year.
Finally, I've got to ask you about this. Rumours have recently emerged that you'll be playing a role in the next Throttle Zone film. Can you comment on this?
Yeah, I'm super excited for it, and I can't wait to see what I'm going to be doing. They approached me for a part, and it sounds so fun. I can't wait to start this opportunity.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
All right. Thank you, Natalie Pecan. Yes, after this, talk to Natalie Pecan. Alright, we're going to do one more race in F1 and then we'll wrap up the stream.
Talk to me.
About what? You saw the race, right? What is there to say?
Thought you could do with blowing off a little steam.
What is even the point in wasting any more energy? It's not the car, it's the team. It's not the team, it's the car. No one seems to care how much effort I'm putting into all of this.
Which is why you need to
Dab
double
it
down.
off.
Listen, I promised I wouldn't say anything, but the top three are talking, Aiden.
What?
They've already reached out to us. Looks like there might be some last-minute negotiations on the cards, but keep that to yourself, okay?
Yeah, of course.
No doubt there'll be some wrangling. Contracted for another season, but your tenacity has been noticed.
Wow, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything you're not supposed to know. I hate to admit it, but Connor Sport can't keep up with you, Aiden. Just do me a favour, would you?
Yeah, sure. What is it?
Yeah, sure.
I need you to push
Dab
as
it
hard as you
off.
can to get as much out of you before I lose you to a better team. Can you do that for me?
Of course. No problem.
You know I'm here whenever you need me. Speak soon.
Fine. Alright, we'll continue more Racing Point tomorrow, but it's time for my quick pit stop, and then we'll do one more race, and then we'll wrap up. Don't go anywhere, and I'll be right back. And we're back right now, so let's go back to more F1 World. I'm not going to take a run till later. Alright, let's do this one, the Lavalier, for the final time, the Mexican Grand Prix. Again, with commentaries with Anthony Davidson or Natalie Pecan and Atwood States.
time for another F1 World event. Lots of talent on the grid. A great racetrack as well. Let's get things started.
Here we go. 23 degrees, light cloud and dry.
Over 2,000 meters above sea level, the altitude will test the driver's fitness and their engine's efficiency. 17 corners across a 2.6 mile circuit. Expect incredible speeds in excess of 215 miles per hour and overtaking into the braking zones of turn 1 and turn 4. It's often said that P2 is better than pole position here. Can our pole sitter get away off the line?
399, 839 in the front row. There's 1 0 this limit. David Call, supplies under 954, and the TV rolling. Please call us. John Thompson, Lane Sharkey. Aaron Doctor is active 1777. TCR Threadwell, Ronaldale, 16. Pleasure is 1077, and F1 Mercedes in the back of the bridge.
And we welcome to the commentary box once again Anthony Davidson. We are late in the season. What's it like knowing that you're really approaching the shop?
Well, it really depends how your season's gone. I mean, if you're on the back foot and you're struggling to get points and you've got the momentum on your side, but you've had a bit of a shaky start, it's really enjoyable and you just got to give it everything you can. But if you're the driver that's had the good start and now things aren't quite working for you, it's time to really hold your nerve, and it's almost better to be in the former position where you're the one on the attack. But it's a really interesting psychological game around this time of the year.
Here we go for the final time. 5 laps are about to come. Here we go. Here come the lights, and here we go for the Mexican Grand Prix. 4, 5 lights come on now. Away we go. Great start to no start. And a little bit of contact with under 954. We just got a warning for that. Yeah, we got a first warning for collision with under 954. Sorry. Again, there is no flashback. A little squeeze there as we moved up into P4. Alright, this is the final time. And, oh, there's a bit of contact. It looks like we don't have damage. It's like we didn't have damage to the front wing of the contact with Metric 399. Yeah, we're up onto the podium, but we got the podium and up into V3. Smash this one. And the bit deep going. Let's go to Grand Sands. Here we are. Oh no. Alright, and we have to get a flashback. Oh yes, there is flashback. Flashback number 1 for the final time of the stream. Oh yes, there is flashback, so you can use it. Once it has been a mistake there. 839, 126.568, 165, fast lap of the Grand Prix as we have 4 laps to make of the final time, the Mexican Grand Prix. Here we go again on top. So good to have her back, so sitting over the fan. Oh, we just spun into the wall. Here comes the flashback. It's going to be flashback. The second flashback. Flashback number 2. Not damage.
Copy.
My wing is not damaged. Personal advance through the opening sector. Should be a little triangle. 1.2 the gap to Carlos 1.
It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on.
And now we're in DRS range on Carlos 1. Purple through the middle sector. And we go to the inside and we get the job done and up into P2. We go to Thomas for 2 and Thomas 1 and up into P2. Oh yes, and then this one. Hey, there is a flex back. Across the fence line, DRS is now enabled. And now 133.652 beat 209 the fast lap for Grand Prix. Clean first lap. DRS is enabled. Once again, we are in DRS range on Ace of Hearts 39. So she's in front of us, but we don't have DRS. We are in DRS range on her. Purple, and we go purple through the opening sector. We go very deep, going, and we got past her. We get the job done. We got Ace of Hearts 39. Ace of Hearts 39.
Easy on the aggression. We need clean overtakes, or we'll get a penalty.
Oh, shut up, Mark. Yeah, I have to shut him up because I don't want to be penalized for that. We move up in the middle sector, but I have to come up. But don't. She's got DRS now, she's back to DRS range. And 2 laps to go of the final time of the Wednesday street, the Mexican Grand Prix. Turn number 1 we go. Heading towards turn number 2 and 3. Personal best again in the opening sector. Took a little triangle we go. Personal best again in the middle sector. And very close to the wall. Going to turn 17, crosses on this line and onto the final lap of the race.
The final lap of the race. Final lap.
Final lap of the race and for the final time of the Wednesday stream. The Mexican Grand Prix here at Autodrome Alias Rodriguez. They got South 1 is now up into P2. Around 8 times 39 into P2. And personal best again in the opening sector. Back to the Thursday stream, and then we'll be on Friday weekend stream. And we're going to move up. And there goes the white Mexico flag, and the Mexico flames light for the grandstand. As we go to the final turn, turn 17, coming to the checkered flag. And across the finish line to win the Mexican Grand Prix.
Yes, amazing stuff. The win, and it was super clean. That was a joy to watch.
And the driver today goes to us. And here is Aqua Chase.
The thin air makes this event a brutal one for these Formula One cars, but this team have done a fantastic job to make it to the checkered flag and take a well-earned victory today. And talk to me, What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I think we'll chalk this one up to a deft touch on the brake pedal. That's allowed them to challenge down the inside into the braking zones, and ultimately, if you do that often enough, you end up winning the race. It was great to watch as well though, wasn't it? Forget strategy, forget tyre management. Who doesn't love a good old-fashioned scrap?
Here comes your top three, making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One.
Time for champagne. Here we go. Hey, you spray me anytime they're not here. Take this, I'll spray you back. And say goodbye to 41.
Getting to such an important point of the season now. Every single race matters. Join us when F1 World returns.
Thanks, Dr. Chase. So we win the Mexican Grand Prix with 7 minutes 04 seconds with the detail passes. When it goes to Charles 1. 123 plus 65. So take the win. And Charles 1 takes second place in the detail pass up race 123.428. And H.R. 39 will round up the podium. Hendrick 399 comes home in 4th. Seal Limits in 5th. Cynthia 69 in 6th. Stephen Hall 7th. 109 54 8th. Lucas and Diamond Surprise will round up the points. No retirements. NFL Emirates. So here we go. Next up, we're going to check everything, and then we'll wrap the after we go check with this guys from the F1 world, and then we'll wrap the things up. After that, then we'll wrap up our stream. Gotta go wait for it there, then we're gonna check the garage. Okay. Alright, I think that is going to do it for our stream. We will be back here tomorrow on the Thursday stream. Be looking for it. I'm with you, Cole. You're great to hear. Good, everyone. Take care.